Are you ready for something rich, smooth, dark, and chocolatey? Is it time for a bite of something crunchy and salty? How about mouth-watering flavors that burst on your tongue? Are you ready for Nippers Table Talk, the inside scoop on the Santa Barbara dining scene with Nippers.com creator Arthur von Wiesenberger? Get your appetite ready because it's time for some tasty talk radio.
Tasty and talk, right?
Yes, we do, man.
And hopefully in that order. Maybe not always in that order.
Sample the stuff they bring.
Yeah, I like to sample a little bit of this food page of A6 of the Santa Barbara News Press today.
Really?
Off and rumming. Does that sound good at Channel Islands Distillery?
It's gin rum, or no, rum running.
Rum.
Rum.
I drink that and I go rum dum. But it is a fun drink, and it's great to think we're doing it in our own backyard. These guys are very creative, you know. It's amazing to have a distillery in Santa Barbara, isn't it? I mean,
sure.
Who ever thought? They used to be just those stills you had in your backyard.
I know.
Alabama.
Me and the revenuers fought for years back in the South where I grew up.
Have you been down to the farmers market lately? I was there on Tuesday and
Tuesday and Saturday.
A lot of interesting stone fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah, they keep smoking that stuff and they get stoned. That's really embarrassing. No, they had some good fruit. I picked up some peppers from Tom Shepard. He had some wonderful poblano chilies and jalapenos and some I've never seen before. Cooked them up the other night. They were great.
You cook them and fry them? What do you put them in?
Actually, what I do is I grill them. I take the seeds out, put them on the grill.
Really?
Turn them over, then I fill them with a little bit of cheese.
Ooh.
And finish them off, let the cheese melt in the pepper, and it's easy and it's delicious. It's like a chili relleno without all the breading and therefore the calories.
God, what a great snack. Sounds good.
I don't think of it as a snack, it's usually a meal, but it's, you know. Look at you, it's just a snack, right? It's just a snack. Hey, we have so much going on today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got so many games to play.
Oh, yeah.
So many gifts to give away.
Right.
And maybe we should go right to our favorite game that we play every day called Name That Restaurant.
Yes.
And in this game, ladies and gentlemen, you have a chance to win a meal for not only two, actually today, you get a chance to win a meal for five.
Five?
How did you vote? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 meals? How did you do that?
5 meals, that's it. All right,
really? We got
magic that happens here on AM 1290.
Benevolent restaurant today.
No, it's incredible. Meal for 5, so you can go with 4 of your friends to this mystery restaurant.
Jeez.
And there's also a prize that you can get. You'll be able to get some tickets to an upcoming event. It's
extra stuff.
It's in here somewhere. We'll be talking about it in a little bit. I haven't got it on my paperwork right here, but anyway, there is an event going on, and you'll be able to get.
Is it a wine tasting or something?
It is a wine event.
It is a wine event.
Yeah, it's a wine event. So not only do you get the meal for 5, you also get a ticket.
Damn right. We're the
thing.
wine tasting capital of the world.
Exactly.
Here we go. Call in 564-1290
or 866-564-1290 if you're out of the Santa Barbara area.
Okay.
And. Clue number 1. What do you think?
Clue number 1 for the mystery restaurant.
Okay. This mystery restaurant features dishes with both beef and chicken.
Okay, beef and chicken. It eliminates all the Indian restaurants.
Well, there's Indian restaurants that have beef and chicken.
Not beef.
Oh, yes, that is. I can tell you, sir. I have been to them.
They eat beef?
They do beef vandulu.
They do
it's
not.
Very, very, very good.
They let the cows run in the streets.
These are the one that didn't run very fast.
Okay.
Yes. 805-564-1290. There's an extra clue on nippers.com.
All right.
Just go to www.nippers.com, and you could be the one who wins these meals and tickets. And
chances are they have a patio too, but you never know. They all have patios. That's not a clue this week, but you want to throw that in as an extra, a little extra?
No, I'm not going to close. I'm not going to throw that in. All right. You know what today is?
It's a Thursday and it's National Pick Up Your Dog Poop Day. I have no idea.
Geez, come on.
Everything has a day. You know that.
Shall I give you a hint?
Okay.
Splash, splash.
Splish splash with a purring cat.
Splash, splash. Come on.
Kitty cat splash splash. Purring.
Come on.
Perfect.
Put on that.
Graham, Dylan, you want to help me on this? Just yell it out.
No.
He's purring, I think.
Yeah.
Is that a purr?
Splash, splash. Come on.
Getting eaten by a mountain lion day.
No, it's National Catfish Day.
Oh, catfish. Splash, splash. Got it.
You know about catfish.
I love cat. I fished for it.
Did you really?
The fish.
Oh, well, then you're going to know all this stuff.
Well, pretty much. So
really? Do you know? Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you know what the difference is between a catfish and a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
One is a slimy bottom
Bottom
feeder,
feeder,
and the other is a fish. There you go. I love that.
I had heard
You'd
that.
like
I
one.
almost blew that for you.
Thank you very much.
That's
I'm glad
funny.
you didn't know that. You know what? I had a cat. Honest to goodness, I had a cat who could say its own name, his own name.
A kitty cat or a catfish?
No, I had a cat. I had a cat
that
who could say his own name.
And what did you call him?
Meow. It's true, folks. It's true. All right, National Catfish Day. Let's take a look at National Catfish Day. A day that's celebrated each year on June 25th in the United States. This national observation is the value of farmed raised catfish. Interesting. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah. Hit
True
me.
or false?
Am I getting a prize if I win this?
Yeah. Look at these chocolates. They're waiting for
I
you.
didn't see those behind the
Yeah,
little
they're
speaker there.
hanging out. Okay,
Gotcha. All right.
Ready for this? True or false?
All right.
Like cats, catfish are nocturnal.
Nighttime?
True or false?
You know, I'll bet you that, yeah, they come out of their little holes in the side of the pond and go looking at night. Nocturnal. I've had them come to my house and I hate it.
Yeah,
I
come
want to
knocking
slam the
at
door.
night.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Looking for me. Chances are it's false, but I'm
Shark.
Yeah, remember
that?
the shark coming through
Yeah.
the door? Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are nocturnal. You're right.
They are nocturnal.
Who knew that? Who knew that?
Interesting.
Do you know that catfish are a good source of vitamin B?
B?
B,
We need B.
as in boy.
No, I didn't know that. Are you saying, is this true or false?
I'm not going to ask you. Is that true or false?
Vitamin B? No, that's false.
You're right. It's false. It's actually they're a good source of vitamin D.
Oh, of course. Now, D, I knew that.
You knew that one. So far, 2 down. You're getting closer to these chocolates.
And they have no scales.
They
Go ahead
have
and
no
ask me
scales?
that. No,
because
they're
you know
all
what? I don't like scales because every time I wave myself on one, it lies. It always is lying. In fact, you know what? I've been thinking about my diet regime.
Have you?
Yeah.
What did you come up with?
I'm going to start a new one because the old one it just isn't working out.
What is it? How,
It's not working out.
Oh, it's not working out.
That's the diet.
Okay, I get it.
You get it? Okay.
Yeah, right. That's not
Okay.
bad.
That's not good though, is
All
it?
right, Catfish Day.
All right. True or false? There are electric catfish. There are electric catfish.
There's electric eels. Maybe eels are in the catfish family, but they're not called catfish. So.
No, there are.
Oh,
Shocking as it may be, there are electric catfish.
That is shocking.
I thought you'd find that.
I swear.
Shocking.
Who would have thought?
All right,
right.
let's see. We run
2 out of
along.
3.
We've got you got a few. You're already 3 down. You know, you got
No, I
another
love those
100 to
little
go.
Chocolate balls. You want to throw another clue for the
Yes. Okay. Mystery restaurant. So far, ladies and gentlemen, name that restaurant. We've given you the first clue, which is this restaurant features dishes that have both beef and chicken.
Okay. Either or.
Some dishes
Have.
come with guacamole, jalapeno, or even bacon.
Or bacon. Okay, then that eliminates a Mexican restaurant.
Well, bacon's not in Mexican restaurants?
No, but those other 2 things mean we're misleading them again.
Maybe or maybe not.
Maybe
805-564-1290 or 866-564-1290 are the
I
numbers
see.
to call. Name the restaurant, you win the meal for 2. Also, by the way, before we go to the break, remember this Saturday night, if you're whatever you're doing, stop it all at 7:30 and turn on KEYT channel
Your
3.
show, which is
Because
called?
it is the last episode of season 1. Of
Really?
What's Cooking with You Know Who? Me.
Can we see all those on archives?
You
of
can see
Nippers?
that, yes, you can go to newspress.tv and then click on the What's Cooking icon, or
Wait a
the
minute.
food icon.
Did
and
you
can
say
watch them.
newspress.tv or
Yeah,
.com?
yeah. That's the TV
Oh,
component.
there's
for
a
the news-
separate website.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if you go to newspress.com, you'll see the Newspress TV logo, and you just click on
didn't
that.
know that.
But a shortcut would be just newspress.tv.
And which-
click on the food folder or
Okay,
tab.
got it.
And then the What's Cooking. And you can watch.
And who are you with?
Okay, well, this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. on KUIT Channel 3, final episode of Season 1, we taped it at a teppanyaki restaurant.
What?
Teppanyaki. You know what teppanyaki is?
No, I've never
That's
heard.
where they cook on a table, like Benihana kind of thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. It's a teppanyaki restaurant, but it's not here. It's in Palm Desert.
You went out there and taped this?
Yeah, yeah.
A teppanyaki?
Yeah, but wait till there's some funny bits.
Oh, wow. Did you get burned or something? Or?
Yeah, I did. I'm still licking my wounds
I love that
because
food.
my
though.
dog won't touch me. What?
I love that food.
Yeah, well, it's
Well,
a
something fishy. You could have done the same thing
we
down
could
the
have,
lower
yeah,
state.
but you know, I mean, why not go into other towns? Why not go afield? Anyway, it's the It's the final episode. I think we end with a bang.
Is it safe to say the only guy you're not ever going to be with is Michael Hutchings, because he's there with Craig Case?
I love Michael. Maybe we'll do something in the future. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Ann Ryan's going to be joining us. She's with Beachy Cream Organic Ice Cream.
Ooh.
She's coming online, unfortunately, so you're going to just have to imagine ice cream.
Okay.
All right.
We're back in a minute, I guess.
We'll be right back after these words.
Every week, you can be a globetrotter without the jet lag. Just tune in to the award-winning travel show Around the World, live on Thursdays on AM 1290 and at www.atw.tv, and rebroadcasted on AM 1290 on Thursdays at 8 p.m. and again on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Get first-hand insights, bargains, and travel tips from professional travel writers from around the world on Around the World.
Have you explored newspress.com lately? Newspress.com is Santa Barbara's #1 online source for local news, sports, and entertainment, plus AccuWeather forecasts, police arrest logs, classified ads, deal of the day alerts, and stories from Newspress TV delivered 24 hours a day right to your desktop. Bookmark newspress.com now and stay informed. Newspress.com.
This is great.
Tastes a lot better if you scored that last shot.
You think what I do is easy? Tell you what, you play, I'll cook. I'll just stick to basketball.
I'll stick to cooking.
Turkish Airlines, we are globally yours.
Or visit us at spccfoundation.org to find out how you can help. That's 730-4401 or spccfoundation.org.
Dear Smokey Bear, for teaching us how to prevent wildfires for 70 years, outdoor lovers would like to say something.
Happy 70th, big guy. Let's bring it in for a bear hug. Come on.
For safety tips, visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state foresters, and the Ad Council.
Have a big dinner, have a light snack. How sweet it is. We're at Nipper's Table Talk every Thursday from 9 to 10. We're talking food. And by the way, just to go a little further about this, name that restaurant. Not only will you win 5 meals at this mystery restaurant, but you're also going to win tickets to this weekend's Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History's Wine Festival. This is the 2015 Santa Barbara Wine Festival. You get 2 tickets to the Wine Festival. That's a value of $95 each ticket.
Jeez.
Plus parking, which is another $20 value. You're talking about 210 values plus the meal for 5.
Man, I hadn't
Is that a heck of a prize?
That's a great.
Isn't that a great prize? All you got to do is name that restaurant, folks. 805-564-1290. Go on nippers.com. That clue will help you.
Oh, yeah, you posted one, huh?
Yeah. And then the other clues we're going to give you right now is
beef and chicken.
This mystery restaurant features both beef and chicken. You can get some dishes with guacamole, jalapeno, even bacon.
Okay.
This restaurant was featured on What's Cooking.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Is that Michelle Karam's show? Is she connected?
No, she's Food Star.
Oh, it's Food Star. I know she's about to get her own show, isn't she, nationwide?
We don't know. If she wins, she will. It's every Sunday.
She'd be good.
Sunday. She's great. I saw the first episode. I thought it was brilliant. She's wonderful. Okay, we all love ice cream, and boy, as the temperatures get warmer, our mouths are looking for something to cool them down.
Oh, my God.
And what can be better than some really good ice cream? Maybe Beachy Cream, organic ice cream might be the answer. Ann Ryan is joining us by phone. Hello, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
I'm here, with my daughter and part of Beth Stockwell, too.
Oh, okay, great. Beth Stockwell. Hi, Beth Stockwell. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Well, we're kind of getting hungry for ice cream now that you've mentioned it. And curious about Beachy Cream because it's a great name. Where'd it come from, and how is it different from what else you might find on the shelves?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure where the name actually came from. I think I just woke up one morning and it sounded like a good idea for an ice cream company.
Kind of woke up in a beachy mood. Never mind.
I did. Well, actually, I live in Malibu, so I'm around the beach all the time, and I grew up around the beach. So, beach and ice cream seem to go hand in hand.
Yeah. And so you I mean, the packaging looks like the beach.
Oh, there it is.
It kind of looks like me. I'm wearing a shirt right now which has got those little stripes and stuff. And
oh, there it is on screen. We're streaming this show.
Look how cute that looks. Look how good that looks. So you started in 2009 with ice cream sandwiches, right?
That's right. We started. Well, my mom is what I would call a mad scientist in the kitchen, and she, started experimenting with different flavors. Came up with our signature ice cream sandwich flavors, starting with the molasses spice cookie paired with the candy ginger ice cream.
Hey, we got a really bad connection with your phone. Can you call us back, and we're going to bring you back on, because we're getting about every third word. And
you might want to back off from the mouthpiece about an inch.
No, recall. It's just it's a phone.
It's a phone thing.
Yeah.
Call us
right back, and we'll try. We'll try.
You're
this
cutting
again.
out a lot.
Okay?
Sorry about that, dear.
That's all right. But meanwhile, we can go to the phones because we got Barbara online.
Oh, Barbara!
Barbara. Good morning. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, you had the Outpost at the Goodland on your shows.
The what?
Oh, did you watch that episode?
Yes, I did. I've watched all the episodes.
You have.
The best thing on Saturday night at that time.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, I hope you're going to watch this Saturday because it's a really fun one.
I've seen it. It's already been on.
No, not the one that's going to air this Saturday.
Well, I saw one in Palm Springs.
Yeah, but this is a different one from Palm Springs.
Oh,
You saw the Blue Ember one, which was a restaurant at the Omni Resort in Palm Desert. But this one is a teppanyaki restaurant.
Oh,
teppanyaki,
which is Japanese, which is like Benihana's.
Have you ever heard that word before, Barbara? I haven't.
Never.
I haven't either. That's a total new word for me.
But I'm glad you're watching, and I'm glad you guessed the Outpost, which is at the Goodland Hotel, which is a great restaurant. It would fit in with most of these clues.
Yeah, it would, but it's not the right answer.
But it isn't the right one.
Oh.
And Sheila had the same guess, too. And Sheila, I'm sorry, it's not the Goodland Hotel, but it's a good guess.
Did she guess Outpost?
She did indeed.
Do we count that as one of her three, or can she start new?
No, we're going to
let her start new.
We already discounted the Outpost before she came online.
All right.
What else can I tell you about this restaurant?
All right.
Oh, there's some great dishes at the restaurant. One of them became world famous.
Uh-oh.
How about that?
And it was a feature of which show on TV?
It's called What's Cooking with Arthur von Wiesenberg. You know the guy.
No, not your show.
Oh, apparently. Was there another Arthur von Wiesenberger? I didn't know.
Well, there's all these Hell's Kitchens and American Kitchens.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about those. I'm sorry.
Talking about the local show. Let's go back to Ann. She's back online. Let's see if we got a better connection. Ann, how are you doing now?
I think we're doing fine. What do you think?
Much better.
Cleared it up.
You know what it was? There was some ice cream blocking the line, and we were just kind of getting every third word.
Actually, I had my mouth stuffed with an ice cream sandwich, so I
that's what it was.
Now you're making us really kind of jealous here because we don't have an ice cream sandwich. We have little chocolate balls, and they're not quite the same.
Are they both there? You and
what? Both balls?
Get careful.
Give me a break.
Talking about the two girls.
Oh yeah.
Stockwell, is that her name?
Yes, Beth. All right, ladies. Sorry, it's early morning here.
Yes, it is.
The coffee is kicking in, or whatever we're drinking.
Sorry.
So when we talk about ice cream, there's different levels of butterfat, right? That gives the texture, that gives the yum to ice cream. Where does your butterfat fall within the scope?
Very high.
Oh my God. So does mine.
I mean, like above 16%, 17%.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I think the most important aspect of the ice cream, apart from that, is the fact that we make everything from scratch and it's all organic. So you can always feel good about indulging.
Yeah, I always feel good about indulging, whatever.
Regardless, we got to indulge.
I'm just wild about but butterfat. I mean, to me, is such an important component because the textural satisfaction from ice cream. When you get that pint, like if I got a pint of Beachy ice cream out of the fridge and just let it sit for just a little bit, just so it gets a little bit more closer to tempered, right? A little bit, not frozen solid, and then you just hold that ice cream in your little hand with a spoon, and you just start eating it.
Hurt me.
And it gets creamier and more luscious as you get further down to the worst moment is when you get to the very bottom of that pint and it's all gone.
Yeah, that's bad.
Has that ever happened to you, Ann?
Oh, just once or twice. But they say that fat carries the flavor.
Yes.
And the flavor is another thing that really distinguishes us because we don't buy flavored syrups and mix them in. We make everything from scratch. So, for example, on our mint brownie chunk, we get fresh mint from the farmer's market, make that into a syrup, and it tastes completely different.
I bet. Wow. And how many flavors have you got right now?
Oh, about 1 million.
Holy smokes, you and Baskin and Robbins, huh?
Back there cranking it out yourself in the bedroom there? You don't have one of these big machines like our McConnell's here?
We have a couple of big machines. But yeah, we're always experimenting with new flavors that we sell at our store in Santa Monica. We kind of test things out there before we start making them in pints for distribution.
Wow. Do either of you remember something called ice milk?
Yeah, I remember ice milk.
Where did it go? What happened?
It was like Seal Test used to make it. Remember a company named Seal Test?
Yeah.
They used to make it, and it was supposed to be healthier than ice cream because it didn't have as much fat.
Yeah.
My dad used to eat ice milk, and I used to be disappointed with it.
Yeah, I could tell. I didn't like it either.
Yeah, it was lacking that
went
texture,
away.
just what we're talking about, the fat. You need cream.
They don't remember. They're not.
Yeah, your parents might remember that, or grandparents. Hey, Ann, just a quick question. For folks who are beginning to get that urge, which happens when you start talking either about ice cream or sex, if people want to find Beachy cream, where is it available in Santa Barbara?
At Whole Foods.
Whole Foods up on Upper State.
Yeah, that's a great.
That's where to go.
I go there a lot. I love Whole Foods.
Do you have half gallons or are they pints?
Just the pint.
Pints,
right
like McConnell's here.
Yeah.
Keep mentioning their competition. Sorry, but
well, I mean, the premium end of ice cream making has become very competitive. So you got to kind of have a point of difference, and certainly your packaging is already a point of difference because it's very Californian in the way it looks. It's kind of fun.
We like to think we don't have any competition.
Oh, well, you don't. I just made that up. But
have you ever been involved in ice cream tastings, public ice cream tastings?
No, but we would love to. I keep thinking I wish Bobby Flay would invite us to an ice cream throwdown.
Yeah.
Ice cream what?
We need to do one. Maybe up here we could do an ice cream
slow down?
tasting.
Is that what you...
Hoedown.
Hoedown. Oh,
No, throwdown.
I swear I thought she said slow down, which we'll do it sometimes. I'm sorry. Who's your partner? Are there two of you?
There's Beth. There's Beth and Ann.
That's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter's... Is she there with you right now?
We are a dynamic mother-daughter duo team.
It's so great. Isn't that wonderful work with your kids? I think that's one of the great blessings you can have.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Well, next time you come to Santa Barbara, will you let us know, and maybe we can get you on the show and actually show our folks your ice cream?
Which is a cheap...
Absolutely. We would love to.
We'd love that, and maybe we should get the Santa Barbara News Press to do an ice cream taste-off. And
there you go.
Organize that and get you guys involved in it.
Cheap way to get some great classic ice cream in our studio.
You'll be right there with his little tongue hanging out.
Of course
I know, Baron. All right. Well,
yeah, tell us where and when. We'll be there. Let's do a throwdown with McConnell.
all right. That'd be interesting.
We'll call up Whole Foods. Maybe we'll have them in.
Call up Whole Foods? Yeah.
Is that the name of the place?
Yeah, Whole Foods is the place, yeah.
We have them.
All right, you two. Thank you so much for joining us today. And in the meantime, we wish you lots of luscious success.
Oh, love your ice cream.
Yep. Take care.
Love the word Beachy.
Thank you.
Beachy cream. See
We
ya.
got the phones going crazy with people trying to name that restaurant. Barbara's back on line 3.
Number 2.
No, number 3.
Oh,
this line 3.
Oh, line 3.
Yeah. Let's get our lines right.
Gotcha.
Barbara is on line 3. This is her second guess.
Yes, okay, that's what
Barbara, now that
I hope your clue wasn't as devious as your online clue.
Uh-oh.
Famous meal.
Yeah?
Because there's only one place you've done there that has the world famous turkey meatballs.
Oh, okay, bravo. Barbaras. You're saying, which one are you saying?
Molly's Trattoria.
Trattoria Molly.
Out on Coast Village.
One of the great Italian restaurants in Santa Barbara. Molly, one of the
Sounds
wonderful
like somebody
chefs.
else makes them.
And incidentally, her turkey meatballs are world famous thanks to Oprah.
Oh, Oprah loves them.
And they're delicious. I just had them the other day, and they really are.
Has she ever brought them here?
Good.
I would remember.
And she was on your show.
And she was on my show. You got so much right there. You got so much right.
Except
but you know,
for the right answer.
but there's a pause in that lovely compliment. There's a but.
A but.
And we're not talking about barons. No, it is not Trattoria Molly, but it's a good guess, Barbara.
So no Molly's.
Not
you can
Molly's
strike her
today.
up. All right.
Although I think we should all go there. Okay, so
Another
far
clue.
we've told you this mystery restaurant has got, amongst other things, they've got beef, they've got chicken, they've got guacamole, jalapeno, and bacon.
Okay.
They were featured on the What's Cooking with Arthur von Wiesenberger show, season 1.
Okay, there you go.
There's a dish that was created in this restaurant that's become very, very well known.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it have a name on it?
What can I tell you? You know, what else can I tell you about it? It's not oh wait, hey, Sheila's gonna guess it.
Sheila's back.
She's right back.
Hello.
Sheila.
Hi
there,
Tequila
sweetie. How are
Sheila.
you? On line 1.
I am going to the tequila and tamale tasting.
Oh, nice.
Sunday with Tom.
Oh, wonderful.
Tom?
I can't wait to hear how it goes. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Well, maybe you might be winning these tickets to the Santa Barbara Natural History Museum.
Well, I'm guessing the Bacara.
You're guessing the Bacara.
Which there's 3 restaurants out there.
Yeah, but Bacara is kind of an
they're all of them,
all-encompassing
okay.
guess. I'll give it to her that it's an all-encompassing guess.
You'll give it to her that she's wrong.
Unfortunately, it's
then.
none of those.
None of the Bacaras.
No, neither Miro, neither
okay.
Beach Club Bistro. Nope.
All right.
Even the health food isn't that one either.
Wow, what a
805-564-1290 or
later on we're going to when we get a winner we're going to find out what that world famous meal that's in their name.
And you know what it is too.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Ooh.
I think you've had it. 866-564-1290 is the toll-free number.
Could it? No.
To call.
All right.
What are we going to do? We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have Carlos Mascherina. He is with the Armada Wine and Beer Merchant.
Really?
Yeah.
Carlos.
All right.
Right.
Well, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these words.
Have you explored newspress.com lately? Newspress.com is Santa Barbara's #1 online source for local news, sports, and entertainment, plus AccuWeather forecasts, police arrest logs, classified ads, deal of the day alerts, and stories from Newspress TV delivered 24 hours a day right to your desktop. Bookmark newspress.com now and stay informed. Newspress.com.
Are you ready to travel? It's time to go around the world. Next stop, New York, Paris, or maybe Rome.
Every morning you could count on it being there with the rise of the sun. We're proud to say we've been there every day with you. The Santa Barbara News Press plans to continue sharing the news of the day with you all through the year and beyond. It's nice to know there are some things you can still count on. The Santa Barbara News Press, serving Santa Barbara since 1855.
Subscribe today. Call 1-800-654-3292.
And the Ad Council.
If you believe food is more than just fuel for the body, and a meal without wine is like a day without sunshine, listen to Cork and Fork Radio with John Hennigan. No wine speak or restaurant reviews, just a tasty conversation. Cork and Fork, Fridays at noon and 10 p.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m. on AM 1290, the Santa Barbara News Press radio station. Brought to you by Il Festino, Waterfront Grill, and Palace Cafe.
And we are back at the Table Talk. Baron is singing, and that's, of course, causing people to turn off their radios. But for those of you still with us, we've got Carlo Mascarin, who's joining us. He is with the Armada Wine and Beer Merchant. And Carlos, nice to see you today.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you in here. And beer and wine, well, that's always a popular thing. But how are you different from other beer and wine merchants in the area?
I think we're very Santa Barbara, actually. T-shirt, flip-flops, dogs are welcome.
Really?
You can get an actual glass of wine.
But you can bring your dog inside?
Yeah.
How nice
as long
is
as they're not, being aggressive. As long as they're not drunk.
You can cut them off.
I think dogs go for white
no barking
wine.
allowed.
All right,
no barking, huh? How nice, though. And where's it located?
In the San Marcos courtyard, right behind Pete's Coffee. If you were to leave the art museum, go across State Street.
Yeah.
Next to Pete's Coffee is a corridor. It goes into a courtyard back there.
Right. It used to be a Mediterraneo, was a restaurant that was in there years ago.
Yeah.
Is that the space you're in?
No, we're in a space right next to it. It used to be a blow-dry bar of all things.
Really?
And you could get your hair done up before going out. Now you can stop in for a drink.
There was another wine merchant, actually, one that's become a dear friend of mine, who was downstairs there, Richard Torn. Remember Richard Torn?
Oh, yeah, I remember Richard.
The original Clarets and the Port Authority was downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
So there is some history of wine appreciation and understanding in that courtyard. So you can go in the store, buy something.
Yeah, you can buy bottles to take away. You can buy bottles to drink there. You can
do sell by the glass.
Yeah.
And what's
from all over the world?
From all over the world.
Yeah. Locals and all over the world.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And how many different wines by the glass do you have?
We've got interestingly, we have 3 wines on tap.
When you say on top, you mean that they're coming out of the...
They're coming out of a spina, yeah.
And what do you have, kegs underneath there?
Yeah.
No kidding.
And wine and
kegs. And are they good kegs?
Oh, yeah, they're good.
No kidding. Isn't that amazing?
It trips people out, actually, because they're not used to seeing it. I mean, everyone's used to seeing beer on tap, but not everyone's used to seeing wine on tap.
Well, you kind of would think that it might change the quality, but how does it pressure it up?
So, nitrogen.
Really?
Yeah.
And so that also inhibits any kind of aging.
Actually, yeah, it's a very, very safe place for wine to be.
I mean, if you open a bottle of wine, you're supposed to refill it,
put the cork back in, maybe put some argon,
with some nitrogen.
Yeah.
Argon or nitrogen?
Yeah, either one.
Either one. Do you sell that stuff too?
We sell those too.
That's great.
Bottles.
Yeah.
Spray.
Oh, that's a good idea.
One of the differences between you and a full bar is that you only really have 2 kinds of glasses, don't you? The wine stems or the big tall drinking.
Yeah, we've got the pint beer glass, and we've got kind of more of the globe.
He's also got a much more affordable liquor license.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Beer and wine is a lot.
It's funny though. People ask for cocktails sometimes.
Oh, I'm sure.
We have to explain that we're sorry.
Beer and wine, but you could do a margarita or something.
We can do wine. We can do like champagne kind of cocktails. We have a couple libations that we make with some flavored syrups and prosecco, for example. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but you can't get out the hard alcohol.
Is Dos Equis tequila or beer? I think it's beer.
Beer.
So you get the most interesting man in the world in there. Stay thirsty, my friend.
Actually, Tres Equis.
He's in there.
Oh, Tres. No, that's different.
That's a different industry altogether.
Hey, we got phones going crazy. Let's go to Trevor on line 1. Hello, Trevor.
Trevor, hiya. There you are.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Great.
All right. Well, you've heard these clues.
Bella Vista at the Biltmore.
Oh, and that was a great segment too with Alessandro Cortamundi.
You were out there?
Yeah, he's a great chef. And we actually shot a lot of that segment in the kitchen at the Coral Casino. Because it's a beautiful kitchen they have over there.
Oh, yeah.
And it was less busy because their kitchen at the Four Seasons is round the clock busy.
I've hauled my disco equipment through that very kitchen many times.
Well, I bet you wouldn't recognize it today.
I bet you I wouldn't. That was years ago.
They redid that kitchen. It's beautiful.
I'll bet.
But Trevor, it was not the Bella Vista restaurant.
Oh,
it's
Trevor.
A good guess though.
I had such
You have
hopes.
2 more chances. Maybe Barbara, she's on her
third and last.
Guess. Could be 3rd time's the charm,
Sudden
right?
death.
What do you think, Barbara?
Could it be Trattoria Grappolo?
Trattoria Grappolo.
Trattoria Grappolo.
In Sant'Inez, the beautiful Trattoria Grappolo, run by Leonardo Corti, great chef.
Doesn't sound
Looks
good, Barbara.
a little bit like, have you seen Leonardo?
I haven't seen him lately.
But you know who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, great looking guy, right? I mean, women go crazy. They think it's George Clooney that's good looking.
He's like an Italian George Clooney.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Or maybe George Clooney's now an Italian.
Bigger.
Yeah, maybe.
When are we going to give her the womp, womp, womp?
I'm sorry, Barbara,
womp,
next week. I'm sorry, Barbara, next week. 805-564-1290. You still have a chance to win in the mystery restaurant. Do you like catfish, by the way?
I'm not really partial to catfish.
I can't stand.
I grew up eating catfish.
Do
It's
you like
really
it,
good.
huh?
Oh yeah, it's the
really?
best there is when it's
Maybe
deep
I haven't had
fried.
it right.
You got to have it, filleted and deep fried, and there's no scaling.
Yeah.
It's all slick.
Okay.
Skin.
Within 10 pounds.
Oh my God. What
is
the biggest
the
record?
The record flathead catfish.
Oh, you know,
it's the largest ever.
I saw it on River Monsters.
I'll even tell you where it was caught. It was caught on the, maybe you know this place, the Wafakuchi River.
Careful with
Florida.
your language. We got a family show
May
here.
14th, 1998.
Wafakuchi to you too, boy.
Okay. Within 10 pounds, how many did it weigh?
435.
435 pounds.
They had
Jesus. What do you think? This is like Moby Dick of catfish?
Well, maybe not. Maybe it was something else. It was something big. But it was a tuna. Now that I think about it.
Tuna.
108.
Oh no.
It's not over 100. It's not.
It's over 100.
Oh, it is over 100.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna give me a third chance?
Do you want to play horse?
Impressive.
Do you want to play horse? I'll be the front end. You play yourself.
How about our guest? Do you want to help me? Take a guess.
Take a guess.
Well, I've seen the answer. I can't take.
Oh no, you could take a guess. Pretend you didn't see the answer.
Okay, I didn't see the answer.
He hasn't seen the answer yet.
I would guess.
How would you think?
But you said it's over 100 pounds.
It's over 100 pounds.
But not 200 pounds. Somewhere in between.
But it's under 200 pounds.
I didn't say that. Could have been.
It could be over.
Could be over 200.
Well, then I'll go over 200 pounds. 227 pounds. That catfish. Is that within 10?
And looking at you, I'd say that's still a
bigger
low
than
guess.
me, but
A low guess. No, what is it?
123.
Yeah, 123. 123 pounds.
123. I was in the ballpark there at the first. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big catfish.
It is a big fish. Okay. We got people calling in. Jesus. You stay with us. We got to deal with people calling. We got guests. We got so much going on.
Oh,
we got running out of time here.
Yeah.
Let's go to Meredith.
Meredith.
She's from the Natural History Museum. She's on line 1. And Meredith, nice to have you today on Table Talk. We're so excited about this event coming up. This is one of the premier wine events in Santa Barbara, the 2015 Santa Barbara Wine Festival at the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History this weekend, right?
It is. And you know it was the first of its kind on the Central Coast.
I didn't know that. So how many years have you been doing this?
Well, it's been in existence for 28 years.
Wow.
The first dozen were here at the museum, and then it went to the Music Academy. And when the Music Academy decided they needed to remodel, they made a deal with the county to give it up, and weddings. And we took it back. So it's been back for 8 years.
Wow. And I mean, this is, you say wine festival, but you got a lot more going on than just wine because there's a lot of food that you have.
I know. It is essentially a wine festival representing all Central Coast wines that are invitational only, but we do have amazing food. We've got Barbareño, Sama Sama Kitchen, the Stonehouse from the San Ysidro Ranch. We've got caterers, it's just bakers, sweets and savories.
And this takes place throughout the museum grounds?
Yes, we close the museum for the day, and it's from 2 to 5 p.m.
And when you talk about wines, how many vintners have you got involved?
We've got about 55, and there's only 50, but some of those have 2, like Cambrian Byron, Kargasakchi, and Point Conception.
Wow. And I know that parking is a challenge, but you can buy a parking pass.
Actually, the parking passes are sold out here, but we have 3 off-site parking spots and signature parking for so professional. We have shuttles running the whole time, so you can park at Roosevelt School, the Garden Street Academy, or the church at Garden State and Constance. And you can also Uber.
Right.
You can walk. You can take a taxi.
Yeah.
Uber or taxi.
You can walk and then you can walk back to the mission and
there you go
and confess your sins, right? Or as it might be.
How about the Fleischmann? Are we in there?
We're going to start there with the guests. We got snaking through and seeing the wonderful Megalodon exhibit. And then we let them in at 1:30, so we can get we have 1,000 guests and we can get 500 in, ready to go 500 checked in, ready to hit the festival right at 2 o'clock.
Jeez.
And the others we get in 20 minutes.
You have filet of megalodon on the menu? Is that? have you guys seen one of these things?
No shark.
Oh,
That's sustainable.
Okay.
Or catfish, I bet, right?
We're doing a catfish game here.
I heard that. That was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is such a great event, and I'm sure it sells out pretty fast. So can people still buy this online?
Yes, tickets are still for sale through Friday at 5 o'clock. At the members' price of $75 or $90 for the non-members. After 5 o'clock on Friday, it goes up to $105.
Wow.
And we got tickets to this to give
well,
away.
First I want to say we so appreciate you've donated 2 tickets, which in reality is worth a lot.
And it's worth it to us to have you talk about us.
Well, we're thrilled.
You have lots of listeners who would love to come.
Well, I know that some lucky listener is going to win the tickets for 2 to this event, and then they're going to win the meal for 5.
I know. And
is this amazing?
That's amazing.
One thing to keep in mind is why it's so popular is it's here at the Natural History Museum.
Yeah.
Along Mission Creek, under the redwoods and the oak trees. It's just a beautiful setting.
It is a beautiful place. And actually, I was going to say they could go and have the meal for 2 and then go to the missioner afterwards. But actually, there's going to be so much great food at your event. I think you don't need to think about having another meal after that.
Or you can taste the food from different restaurants and then go there afterwards.
Well, that's true too.
I would like to say that a friend of mine, Jim Trotter, is tied in very heavily with your museum.
Mr. Trotter.
Mr. Trotter, if you know Jim, he's come up with some replacements or additions to the Earth and Sky features we run.
Yeah.
Done by
He'll be here volunteering.
Will he? And so you're going to be hearing little 2-minute vignettes from your actual people online, the people there, the scientists, naturalists are going to do little 2-minute vignettes on the radio with us for the Museum of Natural History.
Well, Meredith, we're so thrilled that you're here, and the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History brings so much to our community. I've brought my kids there over the years, and they just loved it, and they continue to love everything that you do there.
Planetarium.
We're 100 years old next year.
Wow.
You're kidding.
Centennial, and it's so exciting.
You don't look that old at all, do you?
Darren, I was going to say.
Well, for this beloved institution, 100 years is such a
wow,
wonderful thing.
it's amazing. Right on the creek there in the back.
Mission Creek.
Well, if you go to sbnature.org and then look for the tickets, you can get them online while they're still available. And I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing event.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, Sheila, Meredith, for giving us this wonderful tickets opportunity, and wish you lots of success at the Santa Barbara Museum Natural History Santa Barbara Wine Festival.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah,
sure has goofed up our contest, man. Everybody's jumping on the phone.
I know, the phones are going nuts. Well, maybe we should go to, let's see, we have, it's hard for me to read all these names. What's the next line, please? Who's on line?
Who's on first?
Who's on
I don't
first?
know who's on second.
It's line 3 you want to go to? Okay. No, it's not line 3. It's the one before. Debbie. Is Debbie there?
Let's put Debbie on the line. On the air, Debbie. Hello, Debbie.
Is Debbie there?
She's going to talk to us. I
don't know. We may be having
Can you
Debbie.
hear me?
Is this Debbie?
Do. Are you Debbie?
Yes.
Hey, Debbie. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Well, we've been talking good food, good wine, and catfish. Well,
catfish,
a lot of us don't want that, but so you've heard all these clues.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, do you watch the What's Cooking show?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. I'm so thrilled. So now it's not just my significant other, but you too.
I think she's a first-time caller, though, aren't you? Have we had a Debbie on a regular basis? I don't think we have.
Have you not had a Debbie before?
No, well, I try in my dreams.
In your
Debbie.
dreams, yes. Well, Debbie, you've heard all the clues. What do you think the mystery restaurant is?
Well, you gave it away when you said they only serve chicken and beef.
Chicken and what?
Chicken and beef is are two of
beef.
their main items. Yeah.
Yeah, that gave it away.
That gave it away to you.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. What a wild guess. And you're right. It is McDonald's. Congratulations,
I said
Debbie.
muffins earlier.
Yeah, it is indeed McDonald's.
You're
that is the
kidding
mystery
me.
restaurant, and you win 5 of their especially new taste crafted sandwiches, which is their new sandwiches, which you can have with beef or with chicken, and you have different kinds of salsas you can put on pico to guacamole and whatever else, bacon, whatever, and then the amazing thing is you get the tickets for 2 for this weekend's Santa Barbara Wine Festival. Saturday at 2 to 5. I mean, that is an amazing, amazing prize.
You got a windfall, dear.
I hope you're going to be able to utilize those.
Oh, yes, I can.
That's going to be so much fun. Well, congratulations from all of us at AM 1290, the Santa Barbara News Press radio station. You are a winner, and congratulations.
You got to take a month off now, but before you win again. But doggone, we're going to hope to hear from you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And is Dave Peterson here?
Dave Peterson is not here, but you know what? He'll be probably congratulating whoever walks in there with these certificates.
God, what a McDonald's!
McDonald's, yeah.
You're a toast to Julia Childs. She
Well,
would have loved McDonald's.
we did this episode at McDonald's, but it was a little bit different from our normal food episodes because I went to Leonardo and I said, "Would you be willing to do a chef's challenge where we take you to another restaurant, not your own, and you got to work with their ingredients to create a number of great dishes?" And he goes, "Yeah, of course I'm going to do this." Yeah. So what do you think I am? I'm Italian. Of course, when I told him it was McDonald's, he kind of scratched his head. But actually, he turned out some incredible dishes using the McDonald's ingredients.
I love that kind of thing. That's a great idea.
It was really, really fun. Well, it was Dave Peterson's idea. By the way, the mystery, in amongst the hints that we were talking about, the dish that was famous, world famous, what do you think that is? You know what it is.
Oh, well, yeah, the McMuffin. Named after Herb, his dad. And a friend of mine just emailed me a picture of people entering in their own orders, nobody behind the counter.
Oh, really? Self-serve?
Units, self-serve at McDonald's. Amazing.
Debbie has won a great set of prizes besides the 5 sandwiches at McDonald's. She's also going to be going to the Natural History Museum.
Barbara's shaking her head.
Have you been to this event, by the way?
No.
By the way, Sheila also had that right, but she was unfortunately not. She didn't move quite fast enough.
But see, they do have fish burgers too, along with the chicken.
I didn't say it was only chicken
I know you
and
did.
beef.
I realize that.
But some people think I said that. So.
In fact, I love their fish burgers.
Do you?
You
know what I love is their smoothie, that McFlurries and stuff like that.
Careful.
And try that McFlurry with a shot of espresso, which is what Leonardo came up with.
Oh, is that what he did?
And he put a little cream on top of it. And in Italy, they call that an affogato.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely delicious, just like in Italy.
Little peppermint schnapps in mine. And
there you go.
Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you?
Schnapps.
So have you been to this event?
Actually, thinking about it, I realized I snuck in once with a friend.
You snuck in once, huh?
At the end.
I mean, it sounds like a great
it was
great opportunity. And you know, we have so many interesting wines that are coming out of this area, which I'm sure you focus in on, but you also go further afield, as you mentioned. You go internationally with your wine selections, right?
We do.
What are the more unusual wines in your
Something that we like
store?
to do, probably a wine that we have right now that a lot of people probably are unfamiliar with is a white wine called Gavi, which is a grape that's also goes by the same name, Gavi, but it's really, you could say Cortese is the name of the grape.
Oh,
so the
obviously Italian?
Italian grape, Italian wine from a small region sub-region of Piemonte in northwestern Italy.
Wait a second, I've been there. And, not to Gavi, but I've been to Barola.
Yeah, sure.
A place like that.
Not far away.
Yeah.
And,
but this is their white wine, huh?
Yeah, white wine. And it goes by Gavi di Gavi, Gavi, or Cortese di Gavi.
Wow.
And it's brilliant. It's mineral-driven and refreshing on a hot summer afternoon in Santa Barbara.
You have a regular crowd that comes in there, huh? And you see a lot of
we have a lot of regulars, too, that come in, and new faces all the time. Also.
If you got him to come in, it would be regular. Can we take a quick break, because we have to, and then we got to pay a few bills, right? And then after that, we're going to finish off and find out more about some of the wines. I want to find out about your champagnes, too, because I'm a champagne kind of guy.
We can find out more about catfish.
Oh, yeah, catfish. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Every morning you could count on it being there with the rise of the sun. We're proud to say we've been there every day with you. The Santa Barbara News Press plans to continue sharing the news of the day with you all through the year and beyond. It's nice to know there are some things you can still count on. The Santa Barbara News Press, serving Santa Barbara since 1855.
Subscribe today. Call 1-800-654-3292.
Colossus of Rhodes, the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Just tune in to the award-winning travel show Around the World, live on Thursdays on AM 1290 and at www.atw.tv, with rebroadcasts on Thursdays at 8 p.m. and again on Saturdays at 10 a.m. for the only list that really stands out and can stand the test of time.
I read the Santa Barbara News Press because I want to find out what's going on with things like the Miramar.
I get it to keep up with local politics.
I read the news press because I'm concerned about overdevelopment.
And what's up with these bulb outs?
The news press is important to me because it gives the most in-depth local coverage.
I read the news press every day because without it, I'm in the dark.
Subscribe today and save 50% off the newsstand price. Call 966-7171.
Our relationship to them. Then it's a journey to miles of smiles with Edith Nam. Mark Anthony shows us evidence of eternity, and Paul Davids talks to us about life after death. That's Tell Me Your Story, New Paradigms for a New World. Join us, won't you?
Brooke Ellison is a surprising person.
I've been paralyzed from the neck down and on a ventilator. Tomorrow, I will graduate from Harvard.
Determination. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
Debbie won. Bless
Yes,
her
indeed.
heart.
Congratulations, Debbie. Named that restaurant, which was McDonald's. And she wins a wonderful prize of not only the 5 meals at McDonald's, but also tickets to the Santa Barbara Wine Festival this Saturday, June 27th, from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Natural History Museum. We've been talking about, well, all kinds of great stuff in regard to wine and food, but especially wine right now. We've got Carlos Mascaran here, who is from the Armada Wine and Beer Merchants, which is located in the, what do they call that?
The San Marcos Courtyard.
San Marcos Courtyard, which is just out of State Street, right across from the art museum.
Oh, it's not that. Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Right behind Pete's Coffee.
Right.
Oh, okay. Down. Is that little arcade that used to be 1129?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, there's where you are. I should go back in there.
It's
Yeah,
a great spot. Because it's kind of quiet and private, and you were talking earlier about you could come in and get a split of champagne.
Yes.
Have a romantic drink for two over in a corner, and maybe ponder the world. The place looks beautiful. I mean, we're looking at these pictures right now. If you're not watching, you can imagine. You've got high ceilings and a nice, beautiful long bar, and all these bottles of wine. That. Have you always been in the wine business, by the way? Is this?
I've been in the wine business about 10 years now. A little over 10 years, actually.
As a merchant or as a purveyor? Or?
I started out working in the tasting room at Gainey Vineyard.
Oh, sure.
Worked there for almost
Rick
3
Longoria
years.
was there?
After.
After Rick. Yeah. Okay.
And then moved down to Santa Barbara Winery in the Fawn Vineyard.
Oh, sure.
And worked in the tasting room there for a little while, and then got a couple of years in the cellar, actually making wine with Bruce McGuire there.
Terrific.
Both Santa Barbara and up at the Fawn, which was an awesome experience.
Well, now, assuming your really hardcore experienced bartenders were pretty much taken, it was hard to get one.
Yeah.
You need people that just to pour beer and wine, and that's pretty easy to teach, I would imagine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, but the line of the selection's got to be incredible. You probably got more beer than you can.
We do. We actually have a beer list that rivals the wine list. We have beers from all over the world.
Really?
All different kinds of beers.
Heineken.
Heineken. We don't have Heineken.
No, you don't have that. Well, because you can get that anywhere.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but we do have specialty craft beers from all over the world, and Santa Barbara. We always try to feature something from Santa Barbara on tap, and then.
Wow.
And we always have something unusual on tap too. Right now
Really?
we have a sour goes from Telegraph.
Wow.
So if you like sours.
But if they sit at their little tables, do you have munchies and snacks or sandwiches?
We have cheese plates that are provided for us by the culture counter in the public market.
Oh, nice.
And so you can get cheese and charcuterie plate there and have a glass of wine.
Before we go, you're probably going to want to know what the heck was the McDonald's clue on Nippers?
It was just it was open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
Oh,
it's an easy one.
There you
Hey,
go.
we really appreciate you coming in, Carlos. It was
Thanks for
great to
having me.
meet you,
Yeah,
and
likewise.
great to hear a little bit about the Armada Wine and Beer Merchant, and also thank Ann and Beth with the Beachy Cream Organic. And we'll see you on Around the World coming up next here on AM 1290. Bon appetit.
Okay, later.
Okay. Oh, my cup